Hello, my name is Jake Peden. Today I'll be talking about the addition of electric vehicles in the agriculture space. I picked this topic because I think that learning about improvements to a field like farming that has been around for thousands of years is very interesting, and I feel that with the current technology and innovations that we have in this country, we can make the practice of farming a lot more efficient and also more ecologically friendly. Also, for my major, I've done a lot of research about climate change and how we can reduce our emissions with renewable energies and electric vehicles. So applying this to farming was very interesting for me. First, I'll be talking about the history of electric tractors. The first electric tractor was produced by a company in Germany called the Zimmermann Company. This tractor had around 15 horsepower, and you could get it in either 2 or 4-wheel drive models. There was one huge disadvantage to this tractor, however, that was that it had to always be connected to a power source, or it had to have an onboard generator, which was powered by diesel or steam. This basically defeated the purpose of having an electric tractor in the first place. Throughout the 1900s, there were many more attempts to make a more usable electric tractor. None of these succeeded, however, because of the fact that they all had to be plugged in. Finally, in 1983, the University of South Dakota developed a tractor that ran on two 32-cell batteries. This tractor too had its disadvantages, however, the first being that the batteries put together weighed around 2,000 tons, and the batteries took 8 hours to fully charge and only provided a 6-hour runtime. This meant that the tractor could only really be used for small yard work because it could never really get that far away from a power source. Despite these disadvantages, the university used this tractor in their gardens for years after it was produced. The first modern mass-produced electric tractor is called the Monarch tractor. Monarch is a company that is based out of California, and their tractor features a 75 horsepower electric motor and the option to get 2 or 4-wheel drive. This company aims to not only make a more efficient and ecologically friendly tractor, but also a cheaper one compared to their diesel competitors. They have achieved this goal. The Monarch tractor starts at around $60,000, while a similar sized diesel tractor starts at around $90,000. The owner of this company predicts that by 2030, 100% of all tractors under 125 horsepower will be electric. These tractors, as of right now, are being used in a lot of California vineyards for small jobs. The tractor has a 10-hour runtime and only requires a charge time of around 4 hours. There are big companies that are beginning to develop electric tractors. The first being John Deere. They've already developed a fully electric rideable lawnmower that is normally only used in residential areas where noise and emission regulations are more intense than usual. In this picture, you can see there another tractor that they're developing. It's supposed to come out in 2023. This tractor is fully electric and fully autonomous, and it features a variable speed transmission that allows for the tractor to only run 2 tracks as opposed to 4 of some of the other diesel competitors. Doing this makes the tractor a lot more efficient, and also improves the precision of the autonomous driving feature. Other electric vehicles that are being used for agriculture currently are one being refrigeration trucks to transport goods from the farm to store. There are also fully electric UTVs that farmers can use for small jobs on a farm when they don't want to get out a full-size truck or even a gas UTV. There's also fully electric fertilizers that are being developed. This is a very good fit for the electric motor because fertilizers don't normally have as much load as some of the bigger tractors do. The reason for this is that they generally don't pull large implements, which means that the battery won't be under that much load and the charge times will last a lot longer. Farms are also beginning to use drones a lot for their crop production. The goal of this is to replace crop dusting planes and large diesel fertilizers. The advantages of using drones is that they can use cameras and sensors to sense where and when a field needs more fertilizer or water. This makes the farm a lot more efficient, which causes the yields of the crops to go up, which essentially gets the farmer paid more. The benefits of using electric farm equipment are that they're generally more efficient than their diesel competitors. Electric tractors are around 90% efficient, while diesel is only around 40%. Also, electric tractors are a lot more reliable than diesel tractors. The reason for this is that they have a lot less moving parts. A diesel motor has around 300 moving parts, while a electric motor only has one. Also, pollution, obviously. It is estimated that a large tractor taken out of commission and replaced by a electric tractor is the same as taking around 14 gas cars off the road. Also, a lot of farms in the United States already have renewable energy sources on their farms to power their sheds or even a house. This energy can be used to charge a tractor, which means that the farmers will essentially be paying no dollars for the fuel for their tractors. There are a few disadvantages, however, the main one being that when a electric motor is under a lot of load, it makes the battery last a lot shorter than it's advertised to do. This is applied when tractors have large implements attached to them, which makes for a lot of load, which makes the battery die a lot quicker than is advertised by the company when selling the tractor. Charge time is also something to take into consideration. If a farmer has to wait for a tractor to charge for around 4 to 5 hours, it can decrease the amount of work that gets done in that day significantly. Because of this, electric tractors are generally only used for small jobs at this time. Another disadvantage of electric tractors is that they have to be accepted by farmers. Most farmers in the United States have had their farms and their families for generations, and they've been using the same practices for a long time, and they know that this works, and it's going to be hard for them to change to an entirely new way of doing things like electric tractors. A way that we can help this is the government can come out with benefits for farmers that switch from diesel to electric tractors, and I think that this will greatly help. I think in the future, through new innovations in technology, we can develop batteries and electric motors that last a lot longer, even with large load, making that disadvantage basically go away. So I think eventually the future for electric farming equipment is very bright, and I think it's going to only keep getting better and better with new innovations and current technology. I'm very interested in this topic because, like I said at the beginning, I've done a lot of research about energy and the environment and a lot of projects, and it was very interesting learning about a new way to reduce emissions in a field that is as old as farming. Thank you.